Thank you very much for inviting me. There's not that many people go to live music anymore, and the people that do normally go to stadiums. So you guys are the exception. You are the cream. So good on you. Naughty capo. Is that coming through? We landed on the moon in July of '69. We come in peace for all mankind. How long and dark a journey seems before the day is through. Small steps can be the start of something new. Whoa, whoa. Looking out over a long dead scene, a beautiful desolation of unknowns. Yet the very fact that we are here to see such empty wastes is surely bringing life to these dry bones. Whoa, whoa. Say we shouldn't waste our time reaching for the stars. Let's fix the mess we're living in. Keep your feet up on the ground. I must say living without a dream isn't really life at all. We landed on the moon in July of '69. Thank you. That one always makes me laugh. As a songwriter, sometimes you write a song and you think, I've put my heart and soul into this. It means something. There's something deep and meaningful in it, and I'm going to share it with the world. And you play it at a gig, and someone comes up to you afterwards and says, I liked the space one. So that was the space one. Gigs are always a goodie, good for your ego. TV is blaring out God knows what. It's all just colors and shapes to me. Static on the radio seems to make more sense. Hisses and crackles, but it seems to be free. Something to do, chain smoking through the hay, hacking away One more round. The cylinder spins and the bullet goes round. Pick up the gun, the future's unknown and can wait. No one lives forever, we're all on death row. This game, it just gives control back to my fate. The chamber moves on. One more round. One more round. One more round. Hiding the fear, step into the ring. The dance begins, brutal but still full of grace. Knocked down in the first, get back up and take a deep breath. Your opponent's yourself, not the man that you face. Redemption awaits. One more round. One more round. It's lovely to have a captive audience and shout at them. I know we've got a room full of musicians, so I better tune up. Okay, so I've, just like everyone else, I've got an album coming out next month. It's called Theory of Ruins, and it's a bit of a strange phrase. And what it was actually was someone's holiday snaps on Facebook. Deep and meaningful I am. And someone had taken pictures of some ruins, and they were cracking photos, and I was just thumbing through them thinking, wow. And underneath they'd written, Theory of Ruins. Do you see I got it the right way around? I turned it round so it goes left to right for you. That's good. Theory of Ruins. I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up on Wikipedia, so this must be true. Verified, obviously. And what it is the concept that when you're designing a building, an architect shouldn't just concentrate on what the building looks like in its working lifetime, but should also take into account that when it ages and starts to fall and crumble, it should leave behind aesthetically pleasing ruins that will last for thousands of years. And I'd never heard of this concept before. It's quite interesting. It's all about building with kind of stone and wood as opposed to metal and glass. It was really interesting, and it really kind of piqued my curiosity. And I just kind of figured it's something that really we can apply to our lives, not just buildings. So that's the kind of theme behind the album. You're going to get a free copy for that clap. the theory of ruins, a design for more than life, extending past the fall, gratefully crumbling into legend. What's left behind never ending. I have seen the burden laid on the human race. Everything is beautiful when considered in its prime. Eternity's placed into our human hearts. No one can fathom the path to the end of time. When I'm taken by the flames, what will I leave behind? How many souls will I have touched? That's what stands the test of time. The theory of ruins. The theory of ruins. The days of kings have long since ended. The heart that fed besides a broken mocking hand. Look upon my works, you mighty, and despair. Legs of stone standing in the sand. When I'm taken by the flames, what will I leave behind? How many souls will I have touched? That's what stands the test of time. The theory of ruins. The theory of ruins. The theory of ruins. The theory of ruins. Thank you. Thanks, John.
That's not what I ordered. I thought it was going to be stronger than that.
Alrighty, this next song is actually about a girl that I met who'd had a heart transplant 3 years ago. She was just celebrating her 3-year heart birthday, and they weren't sure she was going to make that. And she's an extraordinary girl. She's got just a brilliant attitude of, I've seen the worst that life can throw at me. This is me. If you don't like it, clear off. And I just love the attitude. It was just brilliant. She had nothing to fear and nothing to worry about. She just faced the worst that she was ever going to have. And it was brilliant. So I thought I'd write a song for her. She wears a necklace around her neck. Obviously, it's not really around her legs, is it? And it's got a wolf on it, a wolf's head, and it's called Gary, one of Odin's wolves. So I kind of made a joke to her that she had the heart of a wolf, and then thought, ooh, sounds like a song. So this is the song. Like most things in life, I can hide it away or show it off proudly, the scar of the day. Like most things in life, it's hard to explain. Gary is swinging from a fine silver chain. You can't shame me, I don't want to know. You can't scare me, 'cause I've known worse than you. You can't take me, I don't want to go, 'cause I've got the heart of a wolf. Like most things in life, it started off small. My body's rebellions started to fall. Like most things in life, the end isn't clear. The journey is far, but each step is near. Oh, you can't shame me, 'cause I don't want to know. You can't scare me, 'cause I've known worse than you. You can't take me, 'cause I refuse to go, 'cause I've got the heart of a wolf. 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 Okay, this little song has got an amazing story behind it, but I'm not going to tell you now. But if anybody wants to know, feel free to give me a shout. Standing strong amidst the rubble, a miracle, surviving unscathed. On the cracked marble, dusty but mostly intact, forgotten alone on the stage. A tangle of cables, twisted metal and broken lamps, hang down like spilling trails. Scarlet seats torn and littered with plastic, but a treasure remains. It might not build a house, it can't bring loved ones back. 10 days can give you hope when music's rebellion. I won't be afraid as just a survivor, and not just a survivor, and not just a survivor. Oh. Restored and renewed, though often in darkness. A splash of colour in a black and grey land. An new generation begins to learn to play, hidden away from the eyes of God. It might not build a house, it can't bring loved ones back. The 10 days can give you hope. When music's rebellion, I won't be defined as just a survivor, and not just a survivor, not just a survivor. You know of a guy called Martin Joseph?
Yep.
Good. Normally there's just there's normally deathly silence at that point. He's awesome. I've seen a lot of bands in my time, and he just plays an acoustic guitar, and he just stands up in front of you in a small pub and sings, and it just goes straight into your soul. It just feels like he's singing just to you. It's really, really amazing. And you walk out of his gigs just thinking, I can help make the world a better place. And his songs are just so full of hope. They're just beautiful. If you ever get a chance to see him, go and see him. He doesn't play this one live much anymore, so I've pinched it. Pretty cool going home. So good to be home again in the land of my lover's song. Well, my mother gave me to this earth, and my father told me right from wrong. Don't you know it is so good to be home again in the palm of my lover's hand? Well, she shields me from this world I see in ways that I don't understand. Don't you know it is so good to be home, so good to be here, standing in your company. I can't tell you what it means to me. No, 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 no. Land of jewels has beckoned me down through the ages past, while the children cry out from the hills that some things always last. Don't you know it is so good to be home, so good to be here, standing in your company. I can't tell you what it means to me. No, 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 no. I'm on the path through 17. I got one more hole to go. I'm gonna drive it down the middle, gonna wedge it to the green. I'm gonna tube my baby, pick up the dough. Don't you know it is so good to be home, so good to be here, standing in your company. I can't tell you what it means to me. No, 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 no. Driving down the M4, I got the flashing lights of the 7 crossing, spanning the Jordan, calling me home. They put the toll up, since the last pass this way. I don't know if I got enough to pay, and I'm down to the small change in my coat. You know it doesn't look good. £1, 2, 3. £3.10, £3.20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 10p short of the promised land. Rats, I missed the tall man of mercy, please, when you let me pass to me. He said, son, you look familiar, but I can't if you won't pay. I said, did you say pay or play, my friend? Because here's the thought I've had. And with the traffic stacked up to the hills, I gave in all I had. Well, it took a while to raise the cash. Here I am again, in the land of my fathers. Can't wait to go away and come back again. Don't you know it is so good to be home, so good to be here, standing in your company. I can't tell you what it means to me, no, no, no. I'm going home. Thank you very much. Next, I have got some CDs. Please come and see me. There are 5 each, special offer. Things I used to live in Manchester. All right, thank you very much. See you in a minute.